What's up everyone, it's Brian from the Exact IT Solutions YouTube channel. Welcome to another video here today on January 7, 2022, where we're going to talk about another cyber attack, another ransomware attack. This time it's on Finalsite, school district, school website provider. They specialize in building and hosting websites for a lot of schools around the country. And they got hit with ransomware, and they're down, and a lot of schools' websites are down. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what's going on at Finalsite and who's affected and how this is all going down. Here we go. All right, guys, Finalsite. They are a website company that specializes in providing website and hosting services to schools around the country. They have about 8,000 customers. About 5,000 of them are offline. They initially came out and said that it was a network issue or network disruption that was causing the problem. And then they later came out yesterday on the 6th of January, 2022, and said that they actually had ransomware and that it had taken down their sites. So they've been working pretty quickly here in the past several hours, past several days to get their infrastructure and their systems back online, back up and running. It seems like this morning or today they started getting some of the sites restored, but we have some schools reporting that they still don't have a fully functional website. Well, maybe the text and the images are there, form fields, things like that don't work right now, and it's making it hard for these schools to communicate with their students and parents. In some cases, some schools couldn't send out messages letting parents know that the schools were closed because of snow and things like that. And it seems like they have a pretty good client base around the country. Finalsite does. And there's a lot of schools that are really struggling right now. And, you know, between COVID and snowstorms, there's a lot of kids at home or learning from home at this time. And these websites become critical components for the communication between the schools, the teachers, parents, and students. So another example, guys, of a supply chain attack. Like, how many times are we going to see these things where a company, a cloud provider, it seems like cloud providers are in the targets of cyber criminals lately. You're talking about Kronos, you're talking about Schedulefly, and now here we have Finalsite, another web host cloud provider, done for you website type of thing for schools. Gets hit with ransomware, can't provide these websites, can't provide communication for these schools to their customers, the parents and the students. And unfortunately, this is becoming all too common, far too common, with apps developers, app companies, and website companies and cloud providers. We're finding out that they're not securing their cloud infrastructure and their environments well enough. And it's causing companies who use these cloud services to go without these services for, 2, 3, 4 days, a week, 2 weeks. In Kronos' case, it was 3 weeks. And I don't know if they're still up today. So just wanted to bring this to you guys, give you a quick update. It's Friday, last day of the first week of the year. And I think this is my fourth or fifth ransomware attack video. 2022 is not starting off good, folks. Businesses need to take heed and start protecting their networks, having cybersecurity companies assess their networks, and make sure that they're doing everything humanly possible because these cyber criminals are prolific. They're deploying ransomware all the time, and these are the ones that you hear about, folks. Ransomware is released every 11 seconds in the United States. You got to start doing something now. If you're not, seek out somebody who can. There's information in the description if you want to work with my company, but there's plenty of companies out there that can help you. Work with the company that you find is the best fit for you, but just do something. I plead with you. Please get it done. If you're a Finalsite user, if you're a school that uses Finalsite, please drop some comments down below. We like to hear your experiences. We like to bring that to light because people need to know what happens to companies and businesses when these ransomware attacks go down. So they start to understand that you got to have backup plans in place all over the place for the different things that you use in your business, because if you don't have access to them and it inhibits your ability to do business, it could put you out of business, and nobody wants to see you go out of business, and we can prevent this stuff. So let's get it done. 2022 is the year. Don't let this happen to you this year or in 2023. Do something about it now. Put an end to ransomware. We'll see you in the next video.